All right, welcome back to episode 99 of the Download Illuvium News. Today, we have got some epic things coming up. Like right here, you can see that Kieran has just announced that 15 pro TFT players and streamers are competing in the IPL 500 this week. He's excited to see if they can make it into the main draw. I'd be really curious to see if they're really large, or small, a mix of them or whatever, who's going to be playing this event, and how well they do to get one of those top 16 spots in each of the sit and go qualifiers. It's going to be absolutely crazy, but marketing as of tomorrow, let's assume this is true, right? As of tomorrow, marketing has officially begun. Are you excited for this next phase of Illuvium's journey?
Yes. I still think there's a lot more that we can do. But yes. I think this is just step one.
The question is when mobile, right? When localization, when mobile?
Yeah, I'm gonna break that up.
Let's not harp on that one again for another episode, I suppose. But yeah, it's good stuff. How are you going, man? How's your week? How's everything?
Yeah, week's been good, being super productive. Just being really good. not much to add. Not much to add. How about yourself, man?
He's being modest. This guy's taking care of a little one all the time. He's always...
No, I actually wasn't. I wasn't this week. My wife went away, so I was child free for the week.
Oh, she took the kid with her.
Yeah.
got some relaxation. A little bit of relaxation in maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. We'd love to see it. Let's jump into the announcements of the week. The first one today is that the Wave 4 Illuvium Beyond sale just ended. It ended only a few days ago, I believe. 19th. 3 days ago it ended. The top 250 will earn exclusive Illuvitar NFTs. I think I get something. I think I'm in this bottom one, so I only get the Tier 0 Wave winner Illuvitar, Wave 4 overview, leaderboard, album, etc. Definitely go check it out. Really awesome to see. This is actually a really fun wave. I really liked all the Illuvitars and stuff like that. I just wish I had more time to do all the bonding and things like that, but I've been so busy with life, it's not even funny. And so I haven't been going that crazy on it. But this was a really good wave, and I actually really love this one. So, yeah. How'd you go? Did you do okay in the Wave 4 leaderboard or not really? Or
I didn't really pay too much attention to the wave itself. I got involved with the promo or the exclusive sale. I don't know if I went into the Wave 4 in general. Actually, I've completely forgotten. I might have, but I didn't go too hard.
The next one is that the IPL 500 step up this weekend. There are 2 dates, so go check this out in your own Discord. These timestamps will be wrong on the stream, but go check it out in your Discord. There's 2 sit and go qualifiers. We've got one at 3 a.m. and another at 10 a.m., both on Saturday, with the main event on Sunday at 12 a.m. and Monday at 12 a.m. as well. So really good to see this kicking off. 64 players will compete for cash and IPL points, with semifinals and finals streamed live on Twitch, YouTube, and X. Full details on the blog. Let's quickly check that out.
Yeah, I will say this very quickly. I was speaking to Storming earlier this morning, actually, and he's coming back and doing a big push. I know when we did launch, he did really well, brought in a lot of players, and I know that it might not be this week that he does both sit and goes. I think he's just remodeled his entire studio and stuff. But I know he is very if Storming sees this, I apologize if I shouldn't say this publicly. But one of the things that he was saying is he finally truly feels like the game is ready. And I'll be very upfront with what he told me. What he said was the mid to late game is on par or maybe slightly under the level of TFT. The differences with the Ranger and stuff, yes. The early game can be a little bit confusing because of the Ranger. Give me one sec. The one thing that he talked about was the major difference between Illuvium and TFT is that TFT, the nucleus of your TFT strategy is your synergies, right? That's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But the nucleus of
it's augments. The synergies don't do shit. But sure,
Okay,
go on.
synergies and augments, yes.
It should be.
Yeah, the one of I'll say one factor, one important factor that isn't in TFT that is in Illuvium, which affects the onboarding, is that the nucleus or one big part of the nucleus is the ranger. You have to build around the ranger because it's so impactful. And if you're not building around the ranger, you're actually falling behind very quickly.
Mm.
So he was just saying that it's more an education issue on that first kind of starting off. But once you get into the mid and late, if you've got that down, everything is actually pretty on par. But yeah, so I know he's coming back in. He's doing a major push. I know he's going to work with some other guys as well. Uh, and yeah, like the Brazil, we see it with Ola already. We saw it with Storming and Tempest back in the day. It feels like the Brazilian uh, community is very dedicated and very like about it. And yeah, I'll say this one last thing. The thing that Storming left me with was it feels like we finally have like we haven't had this in Web3. This is what I've been told. I haven't played that much. I trust in his point of view because he works with pretty much everyone.
Mm.
Uh, he says that this is the first time that we've really got a game that's fun, like just that full stop. Next sentence, and there's a lot of earning potential with the raffles, with the rank leaderboards, with the tournaments. Like you legitimately have for people that want to extract and earn, there is a path for them. For the players that just want a good game, there is a path for them, and we're actually covering both things. And so, from his point of view, we haven't really seen. Well, we've seen people that have done the earning thing really well, like Cambria and things like that. We've seen some games do the gameplay really well, Sparkball and some others there as well. Wildcard, I think was the name that he threw out. But we
Love
haven't,
Wildcard.
yeah, but we haven't seen anything that's kind of done them together. And his point of view is that we're the first that's actually doing it. And I think that once he starts pushing this through to his community, we are going to see a massive uptick in player numbers just from that. And that's not TFT. That's just Web3.
I've been playing a lot of other Web3 games myself as well, and honestly, I know I've been pretty harsh and critical of Illuvium as of late. We're pretty much the only one that's got that, just like Storming says. I actually like 100% agree. Others are doing some pretty cool stuff, but none of them are quite at that level yet. Something more noticeable is even when I play, I've been playing a bit of Star Atlas and Wilderworld, right? And the problem is that they've got region-based shit. So like you play on the US servers and stuff like that. Illuvium doesn't have that problem. It's a huge advantage. You have no idea. Yeah. Right now, I can only play on German servers, right, in Wilderworld because the American and the Australian and the other American server don't have anyone in them, which is really odd in my opinion. It's like a decently fun game. It's not very well optimized though, so you can't get really any of the Asian players. So it's just Aussies or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a shame. But in Illuvium, you don't have that problem. Like US players can play with Australian players, and there's no issue at all. They're both going to have the exact same experience, regardless of where they are in the world, which gives us a really big advantage, being that more strategy genre, but it's still high octane, higher pace, which is really engaging for people that are more into that. Now, where we could add things, I think, is you further go down the earning rabbit hole, and you can have like the Leviathan arena where you can put up an ante of like $2. Everyone puts up an ante of $2. Top 4 takes the pot, right? If we had that, we would have the entire crypto gaming audience as well as the potential Web2 audience. Like, that's what I want to see. I want to see more things like that to keep people like playing more and stuff like that. But I'm more excited for like a battle pass. I think that would make a big difference.
Yeah. Would you say okay? So my question to you is, do we go with the strategy that's being laid out in front of us, where we try and bring players into Gauntlet and try and build the base that way? Or do you think that we go your way and say include the anti-mode, Leviathan, and if we do that, that's going to bring in the players? What do you think?
No, I think you focus on Gauntlet, but I don't think it's a tall ask to get a $2 anti-system into Leviathan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that's like, it doesn't sound like the hardest implementation in the world. And if you get all the APIs wrapped up and stuff, someone else can do it, right?
I wonder if
it's doable.
I wonder if it's the implication or regulation.
Yeah, I mean that's a problem because the DAO is based in Dubai and they have very strict anti-gambling laws. Okay, so that is an issue. But Lizard League was supposed to be building this. I don't know what happened to that, but that's just me. That was just a thought I had then. It's fine. No, I think Illuvium's come a long way. I think we need the spectator mode to get a bit of improvement. That'll help. But you're right. The onboarding is the biggest issue. I don't know if you saw the tweets and things like that. Belshi played basically his first game or his second or third game. And I jumped on a Discord. I started spamming the crap out of him with messages. I'm like, do this, do that. But it was even like the littlest things that I thought was super duper obvious, but obviously I'm way too close to it. He missed so much stuff. He had like the tooltips actually helped him a lot. He was like, okay, this is how I bond. That was easy. I got that. This is how I move a unit to my field. That was easy. He missed the tooltip for augments. But once he saw it, he's like, oh shit, yeah, I got to put my augments on. So the tooltips helped a ton. So big credit to the team on that. But I think one thing that could be really good, and you're gonna laugh at this because you're a big Dota fan. But one of the things, I played League since early on, okay, League of Legends. And one of the things they added later on that I thought was really sick was the recommended items stuff.
Dota has that as well.
Yeah. I think Dota probably did it first, I think.
Almost.
But yeah, basically in League, you had to look up a website to see what your build was, or you've just been playing the game for 10 years, right? Everyone who'd been playing the game for a long time didn't need this stuff. But for newcomers, it was really overwhelming. That's actually the problem I had with Dota. When I first tried Dota, I found it really overwhelming on the items and stuff. And everything, all the other mechanics in the game, I had no fucking clue. And so I quit. And then at some point, I went to League, right?
Yeah.
But this recommended thing could be really cool in Illuvium. Even something as simple as lets you pick whatever ranger weapon you want. You pick the boomerang. And now it starts giving you little tooltips and recommendations. It's like, okay, this Rye pops up. This synergizes well with your boomerang and your other synergies on the board. You should grab this one. And you got a little thing in your ear that's just like, maybe you should grab some fire alluvials on your board. Even the smallest thing could go a long way in this.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I love how Dota does it. Dota, you pick your character and it's just got a list of guides and there's rankings for guides. And you can just choose one of the guides and it'll give you what's recommended, what the recommended items are from that guide. And that guide, if you hover over the skill, it'll say step 1, use this skill to initiate. Step 2, use this when they're running away. It tells you. So guides with a lot of information like that in game, and it remembers it. So if I pick the same character, I'm just always using that.
Yeah, I had that in something else. It wasn't League doesn't do it quite that nice, or maybe they did at one point. But I did play something with that exact system. Oh, Deadlock has it. Deadlock did it really, really well as well.
Well, Deadlock is a Valve game, so.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I always forget Dota is Valve. To be completely honest. All right. So these are the details of the Illuvium Pro League IPL 500, $5,000 up for grabs, 2 sit and go qualifiers, and then the main tournament across 2 days. We also have it's going to be on the host platform, obviously. 16 players are going to qualify from each of the sit and goes. IPL points, 16 spots for top point earners entering the knockout stage directly. So 16 people who are already doing well in IPL are going to make it, and 16 from the ranked leaderboard are going to make it as well. Was this added in more recently? I don't remember seeing this before.
Yes.
After I told you that 32 spots were missing.
What? No, I
told the team. Yeah.
Oh, right. In the thing. I don't know. I didn't see that.
In the blog.
Yeah, I didn't see
But I might be crazy. Maybe this was here the whole time. I just didn't see it.
I find it hard to believe they did miss it out. But
so they've got the IPL stuff there. And then, okay, they don't have the current LRPL people, which would have been interesting. At the qualifier close. Okay, so 16 spots for the highest ranked players. That's simple enough. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, so great stuff. Definitely go check that out. I think the first qualifier is in a few hours from now, isn't it?
About 6-7 hours.
No.
Am I crazy?
5 hours.
Is it really?
No, wait. Yeah, 6 hours. 6 hours. You're right.
Is it not 7? Am I losing my mind?
No, it's 6. Oh, wait, 7.
Yeah, it's 7. It's definitely 7.
Okay, the next one, there was a new balance patch for the arena going live. There are nerfs to Harbinger, magma, and they nerfed the crap out of the bulwark weapons. I'm not going to go through the notes on this one, actually. It's actually pretty basic stuff, but some really good nerfs and buffs. Really love to see that one. Also, some of the events. We got the IPL 500 Sit and Go 1 qualifier, Daily Gauntlet Time Wars, Cooker's Cave, of course, the Sit and Go 2 qualifier, which is at 10 a.m. our time, my time. IPL 500
I might play that. I won't lie. I know we've got outing. If we start outing earlier, I might do that.
I'm not eligible to play it.
Why?
I really wanted to, because I'm one of the organizers, so I'm not allowed.
Oh, right.
Well, I could play in it, but I won't be allowed to actually play in the finals or anything.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. I'm actually kind of reconsidering that whole setup.
Maybe help me out. Help me out. Help me out with it then. We'll be on a call and you can give me advice.
Maybe. All right. Then the grand final, and then grand final, not finale. I don't like that. The Daydream tournaments, of course, and then the Council Voice and Play on Fridays. Well, Fridays for me. Yeah. Thursdays for most people. Then Going Hyper as well, which is in 2 weeks, because it was Going Hyper this morning. I've got a little leak from Going Hyper I do want to share. This one's from Roger. Roger posted a bunch of leaks this week. Actually, he posts pretty much all the leaks every week. I don't know why no one else has posted leaks, but this one's pretty cool. I like that they put like an Illuvitar's callback inside Sanctum Mesa. I actually quite like that. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cute. And then this, I have no idea what this is showing. This looks like it's already in Sanctum Mesa, but maybe I'm crazy.
It is. It's very clearly.
Maybe it's a slightly different area or something, section. I have no idea. Okay, so the thing is you don't have to play in both sit and goes to be able to qualify for the tournament. The intent really is that you don't have to play for both sit and goes. We've also got Roger suggesting that the Illuvidex might be better if it functioned more like an auction house, where it's easier to list something as it is to buy something. I think that'd be really cool, where every single time you put up an Illuvitar, it's basically just an auction, and that's it. If there's no buyers, then it's going to sell for cheap. I think that'd be interesting. I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad, but yeah, interesting. Okay, the other thing is some leaks from Wave 5. We've got this Twine and a Heady. Actually, both look awesome. I really like them. They are some of my favorite alluvials, mostly because I really like using them in game.
I'll be honest, man. This is just the me thing. I'm trying to be very careful with how I say this. I'm less interested in the general waves and more interested in the exclusives and the partners. Like, I understand if you're playing beyond for the leaderboard and stuff, it makes sense. You have to collect them all. But for someone like me, where I'm like, bro, I just want a cool ass PFP. Like, I reckon the exclusives and stuff, scratch that itch for me. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, unless I see something that I really like, even my favorite alluvials, right? Archelion, like we had the G-Shock Arcos. And I'm like, bro, that's a unique version of what I like. I think, I don't know. Maybe I'm just insane, but I definitely lean way heavier for the exclusives and the partnerships than I do the general ways.
See, I'm in a similar boat, but my problem is that you can't make the exclusive yours.
Yeah,
and I know that not that many people like bonding, but I like the personality of it. I like making it a completely unique one of one. Someone else could probably bond to create it if they want to, but no one else has it. It's your PFP. And you can't do that with the exclusives. I wish I could. I wish there was some way to do that. Then I would probably use them more. You're 100% right, but you can't.
I think the cool thing with exclusives is that, like, over time, if we keep going and smashing it, and with the exclusives, like we've had the earliest exclusives, and like that's just kind of cool. Like, people are gonna come in and yeah, you can always bond. I mean, you can always buy an exclusive again, like on the market, but I don't know. I think there is something cool about having like the OG exclusives.
Yeah, but the other thing is the exclusives can be quite scarce. For example, I got a Hollow Octius on the summer one, and there's like barely like 10 or 12 of them.
That's so sick.
It's not too bad. I mean, I'm trying to sell it so I can buy some other stuff, but So I can buy like just regular packs to try and get a better Leviathan team. But really, I was considering making it my PFP because it's so rare and so unique, and I don't think many people are going to have it up there.
Yeah.
Honestly, exactly. Alexa owns like 6 of them, but he doesn't play Arena, so that takes a whole lot of them out of the pool, right?
Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? Like that reminds me of Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh, where he's he has gets the last blue eyes. He just has it. No one can use this shit.
Yeah, legit. It just starts burning them. Okay. All right, so we've got this leak as well. I don't know what this is about from Roger, but I actually think it's really cool. I hope Beyond gets integrated a bit more into the MMO Lite when that comes out. I think that'll actually be really fun. Like not crazy amounts, but I think that'll be fun. Okay, the other one from Nil is that they identified an issue that the Bulwark shields were actually having, where they were reflecting back damage, but it was doing AoE. I was noticing that my Scoriox was getting deleted so often by that shield. It was basically just shooting like an impenetrable wall that was reflecting back, and it wouldn't only kill Scoriox, all the healers around it, and I would just lose. It was so funny. Okay. The next one is Neil went over the feedback on the different region modifiers and things like that, and he has made some adjustments and suggestions and things for a bunch of the different stuff. I'm not going to go over this detail, but a lot of the people that were critical of the different regions quite like his changes for 1, 5, and 6. A lot of them are on board on 4 as well. So it's good that they like some of these changes here. They're still not like 2, 3, and stuff like that. I read through them. I pretty much agree with the others here. Some of these just need to be removed or changed completely. That's fine. That's part of the iterative design process, but I'm glad that the team's getting the feedback and implementing it and looking at it straight away. It's really great to see. And sometimes you guys don't see that unless I show that sort of stuff on the stream. So I'm actually really glad I get to present that to you.
I missed this completely,
and so, I hope it's helpful. Yeah, I know that's probably one of the reasons that people like to tune into the stream, is they like to see a lot of the stuff that I sift through the Discord for you. Let's just say, and I feel like that's doing a service of some kind. For Beyond, Roger is asking for feedback on Illuvium Beyond Wave 4. I'm sure that's including the promo sale. Got quite a bit of feedback already, but I highly recommend jumping in, throwing in some feedback. Let's just pick out one random one. Raddy's always pretty on top of it. He loves to see that it keeps the community momentum going, encourages engagement, things like that. He wants to help with inventory management. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's a lot on IMX's side. I think if we go to ZK AVM at some point, a lot of this stuff just gets fixed, to be quite frank. But yeah, so IMX really is nothing to do with them. They upgraded their chain and we just haven't moved yet, totally. But IMX's older tech is starting to slow us down quite a bit. I would like to see us upgrade. I like this little video for IPL 500. I mean, it's a little basic, but putting videos on Twitter, it really boosts you in the algo, so I like to see that. And yeah, $5,000 in prizes. Get in on the IPL 500, 5,500. And we got this video. Whoa. This carousel is something that confuses new players so much. It's so unintuitive unless you've played TFT. It's actually adorable. Even though it's a little robot, it's actually pretty cute. Yeah, I think Jackson actually outdid himself with this one. The more I watch it, the more I really appreciate it. I probably didn't initially when I first saw it, but no, I really like this one.
Jackson and Dimitri.
Nice. When I first watched this, the first thing I thought was like I saw this and I'm like, imagine going through the grueling process of getting wrecked 10 rounds straight to have all stage 1 fires on the board.
Yeah.
That's probably against bots or whatever, but it's still funny.
There's some secrets that they use.
Oh, you reckon they just use some back end thing, huh?
I mean, there is a way. There is a way.
Interesting. So our spectator mode is half baked, but this isn't.
I mean, it's not easy, but there are ways.
Okay. It's not easy. That's funny. All right. We've also got Silent posting more content, so I'd love to see new creators jumping in. I feel like creation in Illuvium has slowed down a bit, so it's really highlighting this sort of stuff. And yeah, Silent, get the most out of regular augments in Illuvium Arena. Highly recommend checking that out.
You should reach out to him, man, and like collab with him. I feel like you two could do some cool shit. I don't know what that looks like, but yeah, just like some communication and community between the creators could be cool.
Yeah, could be fun for sure. And then Trung says after a 3-month break, he's finally back to playing Arena. New meta, tons to relearn. After 2 days, he snagged his first. I haven't got a first spot in so long. I'm dying, man. 6 air plus 6 prison for Scion is pretty strong. I've been using a lot of air lately, which usually like helps me out. Yesterday I came 7th with it because one of the really good players also went air, and he basically robbed me of everything, and I got completely wrecked. But that's fine. And as Kieran said, 15 pro TFT player streamers are competing in the IPL 500 this week. He's very excited to see if they can make it into the main draw. Very excited to see that. The last thing is Going Hyper did have a leak of the boss battle. I'm surprised I didn't see that all over my timeline, but I didn't.
I'm actually... I'll say this. I know Dick kind of mentioned that Roger wanted to show this. This sounds so crazy coming from me where I'm like, oh man, we need more videos. I don't think they should have done this.
Do you want me to show it now?
I mean, it's already out. It doesn't matter. But like, yeah.
For you guys to tell what's going on, I've played enough times to see.
Why is it so laggy?
Yeah, I don't know. That's on him.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, if you want to see more, go check out. He showed quite a bit of footage. If you want to see more, go check it out on Going Hyper.
What's your take? You watched it. What's your take on it?
On showing it or on the footage?
Both. Showing that particular footage.
Depends on how close they are. If they are going to have the vertical slice out in like a month or their big proper video, yeah, probably wait. Probably wait if it's coming out soon. If the vertical slice is not going to be ready like by the end of the year, then definitely show a lot more development progress. But it's probably too late in the game. I would have liked to see stuff ages ago. I feel like it's probably like mostly done now. Why even bother? As for the footage itself, this footage was too choppy to really see anything. I think it looked fine. I didn't see anything that really stood out to me. I think visually it's going to look pretty cool. I don't know how final this lighting is. I think visually it's going to look pretty cool. The one thing that stood out to me is no alluvials were present. And that annoyed the shit out of me. In a certain sense, that's where my focus is if the focus of this game isn't the alluvials, I can't be bothered with it. It's not for me. That's what I care about most here. So I felt like it was really odd to have a video without them in there. I know it's a showcasey demo video, but I feel like I just would have liked to see something, anything. That's all.
Cool.
What about you? What did you think about the footage itself? Have you played it? No, you wouldn't have played it. What did you think about the footage?
I'm trying to be very, very like specific. Yeah, this is very different. It's so funny. Your community or your audience must be like, yo, there's drunk Taryn who just says whatever, and then there's whatever this is, where I'm like, yo, I need to be very careful with what I say.
It's not drunk Taryn.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm drunk. Pre-drunk.
Pre-drunk. Look, okay, what I'll say is this. Is the feedback that we had got from everyone I say everyone. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I'm being a little bit hyperbolic. Um, the feedback that we got was that the game was Overworld was bland. There wasn't much to do. There wasn't really any urgency when you play games like
There definitely wasn't.
there's just like what Elden Ring. There's a sense of caution. Like there's stress. That's a feeling, right? Like okay, shit, I got to do it right. I got to get
Tension.
things
They
perfect.
call it tension in the video game industry.
Right, tension. Perfect. In Last of Us, I mean that I would say there's tension there as well, but
That's
not
top
only tension.
tier. That's top tier tension right there. I tell you that
Yeah,
much.
for sure. But then also like the fact that one of the game mechanics is it's not Call of Duty where you have unlimited ammo.
Sure.
You have to be very like particular. Do you kill this enemy? Do you try to sneak away and shit? Like it adds a lot of
It's decision making. Yeah.
correct. And in our game there wasn't any of that. With the video, why am I saying all of this? So the video that we saw today, I don't think addressed any of that. And the reason I say that is, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't think I am, I think what they have with the boss battle is much further on than that. I know Kieran's spoken about multiplayer and like the fact that we like the feeling that we had. I'm saying like too much. The feeling that we got playing Overworld when it came out was empty. There wasn't much to do. All of those things. With a couple of tweaks, with what we know that they've got some kind of multiplayer out there, I think incorporating some of those things that address the shortcomings would have been better. And I know this isn't like an official video or anything like that. So yes, it's just a small leak. But I think keeping that bullet in the chamber and coming out with it properly would have done way more good. And you know what? In marketing, is this really going to change everything? No, it's gone today. It's going to be forgotten tomorrow. With anything, even if we do a polished video, it's going to be gone one day, forgotten the next. So is it like a huge mess up? No. Could it have been better done? Yes. Is it game changing? Really? But yeah, I personally would have liked to see it in a more curated and a thoughtful way.
I've been having that exact same thought with your tension thing. I didn't know how to word it until you said that. But like, there's nothing that's like risking you losing. This game, okay, I don't know how hard or easy it's going to be, but it looks unbelievably easy. But I just had a thought. What if the tension engagement in the game is alluvial management? In the same way that in Minecraft, it's survival, it's eating food and all that sort of shit. What if it's alluvial management, which is kind of what they do really well in Pokey Rogue? It's a roguelike, so it's a little bit different. They do that really well there, where it's like, okay, my Axodon's going out first. He can soak up a bit of damage. I can keep him alive for longer. And then he's going next and next. And then once all my alluvial die, I'm basically fucked. Yeah. That's what I would like to see. I think that would be really cool. The way you work together with your other teammates and stuff like that would play into that as well. That sort of thing. And then it adds strategy to the alluvials too. Which alluvial do I send out first? Which do I send out second? When do I retrieve them? How do I get them to avoid dying so quickly and stuff like that? That's how I would like to see this game play out. I think that would add so much to the tension thing. And then you could play it into outside of the boss battle too. Maybe you're going through like this hallway to try and get to the boss battle. And it's basically a gauntlet. You can't revive your alluvials unless you restart the whole thing and you try it all over again. So your alluvials are the thing that's lasting you from start to finish. And if they die at some point, maybe you can just scrape by to pass through. But if they all die, you're basically fucked. And I would like to see that.
Something like the Elite Four, like is what you're talking about.
Exactly. The Elite Four has that perfect level of tension. Gym battles kind of as well, but Elite Four to a whole nother level. I would like to see this game be the Elite Four.
I get that completely. And something else that I've realized recently, it's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I've been playing. I don't know if you've ever played this game. It's called Brotato. I don't know if you've ever played.
No, I haven't. I haven't played any Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, so it's just a survivor game. But there's something about it where factually it doesn't matter how far you go. At some point, it just becomes so crazy that you can't actually beat it. It just becomes impossible. But for some reason, the way that it's designed, I don't know if it's just a me thing. I spoke to my friend about it as well, and he feels the same way. But even though we logically know that there is a point, a barrier that we just can't beat, we blame ourselves in our decision making. So like, shit, if I just done this, maybe I could have. And that puts you in again. And so I think if we, like you say, with the tension of the alluvial management being one of the scenarios, that could be a thing where, again, a player is then, shit, I shouldn't have put that one out there. I should have pulled him back sooner. Like, that allows you to want to go in and try it again and try and optimize and be better and better and better. That actually, like, if you're just going in there and saying, hey, the game is just impossible, you're not going to play it. There needs to, and even if it is, you kind of need to trick the player into feeling like they have the accountability and the ability to beat it. It's a very tight rope to walk on, but it's a crucial run to do.
My primary concern is that you won't need the alluvials at all. You'll be just able to shoot the boss, dodge it, shoot it, and stuff. Like, if you didn't send out your alluvial at all, you could win. That's the last thing I want. If that's the case, I'm going to be pretty bummed out. Yeah. That's the really big thing that worries me. I know it's a little bit hard to have, if you have the ranger involved at all, really you've always got the possibility of them defeating the opponent. In Elden Ring, you've kind of got, like, you can always solo it, right? But if you summon something, it's a lot easier. If we can hit that balance, that'd be good. But really, I just think the alluvials need to play an integral role. Like, for example, maybe the boss is very heavy fire shield or something, and you need your alluvial to break the shield before you can attack it. But if it's a water alluvial, it breaks the shield a lot easier, faster. If it's a fire alluvial, it takes longer or whatever. Those sorts of systems, I think, could be really, really cool and really fun.
And you can always have it so that the shield is RNG. So, or maybe it changes its shield. Like, I don't know if you played. Did you play Hogwarts Legacy?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, but one of the bosses, one of the giant statues, because they've got like curse attacks, they've got like charm attacks and spells and whatever. And the way it works is like they have like a yellow bubble, which means you have to do a charm attack to actually break that bubble and then attack it. It's got a red shield. You got to do a offensive attack spell that breaks it. And what we could do here is have it have 5 different shields for each different affinity and randomly switch through them. So like maybe when you come in, it starts fire. The next time you play, it starts earth, and then after it loses one part of its health, it turns into something else and something else. So every time you're in there, even the alluvials that you bring in, you can't just be like, I'm just going all fire all the time. Like, again, agency is the thing. It goes in like, I should have switched this. I could have been more balanced. It puts the onus on the player, which makes you want to come in again and again and again.
Yeah, and a big thing that does really well in Gauntlet even is your current decisions affect future outcomes. They need to make sure that's a component where preserving Axodon should reward you later on in the fight in some way.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, it's a tough rope to balance on. I did actually reach out to Steven just to say, hey, we'll still love to have him on and pick his brain about that.
Yeah, we'll set that up. All right, we better sign it off there. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And with that, the